In today's video, we're going to talk about the quantum realm in the MCU and how it became the place for the Wasp, Janet Van Dyne's greatest victory. We suggest you watch this till the end, as we might have some surprises for you. Trust us, you wouldn't want to miss out. So what are you waiting for? Let's dive right into it. First things first, the site of victory. The Wasp spent years imprisoned in the quantum realm of the MCU, and in her effort to escape, she turned into a pirate/freedom warrior. The quantum realm, often known as the microverse, has been extensively explored in Marvel Comics, despite the fact that it remains highly difficult to understand at points in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Few characters have spent more time inside the quantum realm than the Wasp, also known as Janet Van Dyne, who has been presumed dead by her comrades. Even characters like the Hulk and Doctor Doom have had several experiences there. The quantum realm, which first appeared in Captain America Comics number 26, is sometimes misunderstood to refer to a smaller realm that may be reached by physically shrinking, but in reality, it's a parallel realm that is often only accessible by the severe compression of matter, which explains why so many Marvel superheroes have ended up there in mishaps involving PIM particles that change size. Now, wait a minute, is it up there or down there? Following up, let's get into some deets. Throughout the history of Marvel Comics, the quantum realm structure has undergone significant alterations, as other realities have merged inside its bounds to produce a location that is both physically and politically unstable. In the wake of the events of the Secret Invasion, the Wasp discovered herself in the quantum realm, and while Janet was made into a weapon by the Skrull troops who were invading after a Skrull impersonating her husband Hank Pym gave her new size-increasing abilities, Thor attempted to save Earth by using a lethal explosive force to kill Janet, but she was actually able to shrink down so quickly that she was able to enter the quantum realm, leaving no physical traces of her existence after that regretful attack of the second strongest Avenger. Coming towards even more details. In the 2010s, Avengers comic number 31, it was revealed that Janet had spent 2 years away from Marvel Comics as a fugitive in the quantum realm, where she had grown to hate centaur-like tyrant lord Gozar. This was the story of Janet's actual destiny. Not gonna lie, it's quite interesting. The real ones know. Attacking Gozar's mercenary while following a lead provided to her by the quantum realm's pirate-rich Elatali, the Wasp was able to extend the range of her Avengers Identicard and transmit a distress signal to the Avengers on Earth. What else? The Wasps returned. So what happens is that the Avengers travel to the quantum realm to save Janet, but they are immediately captured. But don't worry, they are helped in the escape thanks to a freshly recovered Wonder Man. The Wasp is able to get back to Earth after saving Iron Man from Lord Gozar. The Avengers can then battle said Lord, who gains a lot of strength while not being within the quantum realm. The Wasp, a founding Avenger, who has served as the team's chairman, achieves a monumental triumph in the last issue of Bendis's run on the Avengers comics. In fact, given the scope of Gozar's power, it's possible that the Wasp has liberated the whole quantum realm. Anyway, future films may make use of this version of the location, which resembles the Star Wars planet Tatooine in appearance, as Janet Van Dyne from the MCU managed to escape from the quantum realm in 2018's Ant-Man and the Wasp. Whether or not the movies continue the story, Janet's protracted survival in the quantum realm demonstrates the importance of not underestimating the Wasp. Moving forward, the Wasp actor teases a little something. Michelle Pfeiffer makes a suggestion that Janet Van Dyne and Kang's complicated relationship may just be explored in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. The Ant-Man threequel is the first film in the eagerly anticipated Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and is Scott Lang's and Hope Van Dyne's third standalone journey. Obviously, it stars Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly, in addition to welcoming Jonathan Majors Kang back after his debut in Loki on Disney+. The movie will also star Katherine Newton in her much-anticipated Cassie Lang debut, and Michael Douglas, who previously played Hank Pym in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The actress recently provided an intriguing and new Ant-Man 3 hint during a visit on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and her character Janet Van Dyne's part. She said that she had several sequences with Majors while filming Ant-Man Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but she remained very secretive about the specifics out of concern for giving too much away. Do you see, Tom? That's how you do it. Naturally, not revealing much, she said that she was unsure of what she was doing and wasn't permitted to say. She said since Jonathan stars in Ant-Man and many of their parts together were pretty amazing, she was lucky to have worked with him on this sequence. She added that she was unsure about what she was permitted to say, as the actors are given a list of don'ts before their interviews. She jokes about not having a list of things she can say. Not to forget, Janet might just have a big role in the movie. Pfeiffer's portrayal of Janet Van Dyne in the MCU hasn't explored much of this intriguing character yet. We've already told you about how Janet ended up stranded in the quantum realm. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, Hank, who had been anxiously trying to find a means to retrieve his wife from the quantum realm, was ultimately successful. Since then, Pfeiffer's Van Dyne has only made a brief appearance in the Avengers Endgame, but her role is expected to be much extended in Ant-Man 3, with Janet revealing that there are details about her experience in the quantum realm that she hadn't shared with her family. The first teaser for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania provided intriguing hints as to what will come next in the MCU's Phase 5 premiere. With this in mind, there is a strong likelihood that Janet's experience in the quantum realm will be a key theme of the movie. Given that Kang is also expected to destabilize Scott and the crew, it's not difficult to see how these two plot lines may overlap. Many people are curious about Janet's relationship with Kang, and the reason she chose not to tell her family about him might just be because it strongly hinted at her knowledge of Kang in the trailer. Moreover, we know it's not going to be a surprise. All of this may not be coming as a complete surprise, given the possible risks the team may face in the movie, but Pfeiffer's statement that she shares many scenes with Majors is sure to delight many fans. And again, naturally, most of what lies ahead is still a secret at this point, but it won't be long until the spectators receive their first taste of what Phase 5 might have to offer. With a bright future ahead for Kang, Janet's awareness and the seeming dread of this formidable new foe is probably just the beginning of what she has in store. Not to forget, Quantumania might lose its X factor. The one thing that makes this movie entirely different from the rest of the movies in MCU is its comedic tone. If you couldn't guess, we're hinting at the shrinking and enlarging scene of the van. Anyway, as the movie's title suggests, it's mostly based in the quantum realm. But why is that a problem, you ask? Well, because you know Ant-Man's superpowers, right? He uses the Pym particles to shrink himself and all. So if the whole movie is based in the quantum realm, we won't get to witness any superpowers, unless he shrinks further into another dimension. But until that isn't confirmed, we'll be missing the thrilling ant rides. Up next, Ant-Man might die. If you guys say that you weren't furious that MCU killed so many of our favorite characters, we wouldn't believe you. We were absolutely furious and heartbroken when Iron Man and Black Widow were killed. But that's not the point. What worries us the most is that if the Avengers 5 theory is correct, Ant-Man could be the next superhero to pass away. Although Ant-Man has only appeared in one Avengers film, we already know he'll play a significant role in the upcoming sequel. We anticipate that Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne will play significant roles in Avengers: Kang Dynasty, given that they will be battling Kang in the quantum realm. Another indication that Ant-Man will die in Avengers 5 is Cassie Lang's appearance in Quantumania, as seen in the trailer. In the comics, Cassie doesn't actually start out as a superhero until Scott passes away, following an assault on the Avengers mansion. So, the final decision really rests with Cassie. Time will tell if she wants to continue playing the sometimes small, sometimes big hero in the Marvel Universe after Hank Pym and Scott Lang. Despite everything pointing in the same direction, we're hoping that none of our favorite characters will have to pass away anytime soon. Moving on, this might be the last Ant-Man movie. Before the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, not many MCU characters from Phase 1 or Phase 2 had their own standalone films. Although Thor: Love and Thunder set up Thor 5, it doesn't seem like his saga is finished yet. On the other hand, Sam Wilson's portrayal of Captain America in Captain America: New World Order character could signal the beginning of a new film franchise. But sadly, given that Ant-Man will wrap up his MCU trilogy before the Kang Dynasty, Scott Lang's journey may be coming to an end. The only reason Scott Lang ever agreed to become Ant-Man was to have a chance to make things right with Cassie and his family. Cassie was always Scott's top priority. He agreed to a deal during Captain America's Civil War for that reason. In all seriousness, he even put off becoming Ant-Man for a while. So even though this might be the last movie, Cassie might just embark on her own adventure. After the time jump in Avengers Endgame, she might be the subject of her own stories, possibly in the roles of Stature or a Young Avengers member without Scott Lang. That's a wrap for this video. How thrilled are you for the upcoming movie? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.